Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kirsty, and in today's video I'm bringing you two recipes that are alternatives to Taco Tuesday. Hi y'all, tonight for dinner we are having some enchiladas with red sauce. So let me go ahead and tell you the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need 1 to 2 pounds of ground beef. We are actually going to use this ground deer meat just because that's what we have on hand, but you're going to cook it the exact same way as if you were to have ground beef. You're going to need some tortillas. I'm going to dice up this half an onion. You're going to need about 2 tablespoons of garlic and salt and pepper to taste, and of course some Mexican cheese. For the red sauce, you're going to need some ground cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 chicken bouillon cube. You're also going to add in 2 cups of water and then just some vegetable oil. So the first thing I'm going to do to get this dinner started is dice up the onion. Our onions have been diced, so we're just going to go ahead and turn our skillet on a medium heat. We're going to add in our onions, and then we're also going to add in the ground deer meat, or for you guys it might just be ground beef. To our meat mixture, we're going to go ahead and add our spices. We're going to add half a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. We're just going to cook this until the meat is completely browned and the onions are translucent. With our ground meat cooking on the stove, we're going to go ahead and get started on our red sauce. And so I went ahead and turned my pan onto a medium heat. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add in 1/4 cup of oil. After you add in your oil, you're just going to want to sprinkle in your 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And you're going to want to whisk this together for about 30 seconds. After you get your flour all incorporated, you're just going to want to take your chicken bouillon cube and put it in the pan as well. I already went ahead and crushed it up. And then you're going to want to whisk that together as well. Now we're going to add in our 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon ground cumin, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to start adding in my water, which is 2 cups of water, and I'm just going to add it in slowly and kind of whisk it around. I have everything incorporated and the sauce is smooth, so I am going to go ahead and turn my heat down to a low heat. After you're finished with your red sauce, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 degrees. The recipe doesn't ask for this, but I went ahead and added some taco seasoning to my meat mixture. Time to assemble our enchiladas. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray my pan with some non-stick cooking spray. I'm going to take some of this meat mixture, put it in the tortilla, going to take a sprinkle of cheese, put it on top, and then roll it up. And you might make a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. And we're just going to put it right here in the pan, and we're going to repeat that process until the pan is completely full. I was able to get 6 enchiladas in my pan, And I will let you know, when you put these in the pan, you're gonna wanna put them seam side down. Now that our enchiladas are rolled up and in the pan, we're just gonna pour our red sauce right on top. After your red sauce, you're just going to want to top it with the rest of your cheese. We're going to cover this with foil and we're going to bake it in our 375-degree oven for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we're going to remove the foil and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight, enchiladas with homemade red sauce. And I just had a can of refried beans that I warmed up, and we're gonna have that on the side. Hi y'all, so tonight for dinner we are making some shrimp and steak fajitas. And so for our fajitas, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have this bag of shrimp. I'm gonna cut up this steak into little bite-sized pieces instead of strips. We're gonna have bell pepper, onion. I'm gonna chop up these mushrooms. I don't have any fajita seasoning, but I do have taco seasoning, so that's what we're going to use. I'm also going to put in this can of diced green chilies. And then of course we have our tortillas and some sour cream and cheese. So first things first, let's get everything chopped up. I am going to go ahead and let these vegetables cook down for a little bit, just because I am wanting this to be just a one-pot dinner. So I'm going to let these cook down a little bit, and then we'll add in our meat. Now that we've let these vegetables cook down a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add in our steak and our shrimp. Also, I'm going to go ahead and add in our taco seasoning. And that is what's for dinner tonight, steak and shrimp fajitas. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and please let me know down in the comments which recipe you're most excited to make. Bye!